Hello, welcome to this session Cross Security, and I am Satish Kumar Sharma. In this session, we will discuss about how to write multiplay. So, in the earlier session, we will discuss about the single play, and in this session, we will discuss about the multiplay. So, how to write a playbook by using the multiplay? It means when we want to perform a different task on different machines, so it's called a multiplay. So what is playbook? Playbook just a YML file. It's just a file that is written in a YML format containing a list of one or more plays. It can be a one play, it can be a two play, three and four. So single play is an ordered list of tasks executing against a single host. When we want to run a task on multiple hosts, so that is selected from the inventory files. If a playbook contains multiple play, so each play may apply its task to a separate set of hosts. It means it will perform a task on the different hosts. So it is justly useful for the orchestration, deployment. So for these types of tasks, we require the multiple plays. So how to write a play and how to perform this? So I will show this. So I will show you. So from here, I will show you. So here we write a playbook, already created playbooks. So just I will copy this and paste. So in this, we have a first play. First play is we want to perform a task. This is my first task. I want to install the HTTP package. And this is my second task. Second task is we want to start the service at the same time. So the service will be started and enabled. Service will be started and enabled. So this is my, it's not started, just only enabled, not started. If we write here state started, so it will start. So, and this is my second play. So what I have write here, so this is perform on this particular machine, and this task is perform on this particular machine, and this task will be performed on this particular machine. So what is my task? This is my first task, and I want to start the service. The service is MariaDB, and in this we want to start the HTTP service, and we want to install this also. Here we want to enable the HTTP service. At the same time we want to start this, we can also start. So how I will use this, I will show you. So open the system, control load machine. This is my control load machine. And here we write a playbook. So I will show, this is my playbook that I have show you. And I give a space here. So this is my first play. The first play is this, and I want to start this particular service also. So I will, so by using yum module, this is my first task. It will install this particular package. By using this particular service module, the service will be enabled. So I will show you. In the second task, this task will be performed on manage host machine, and this task will be performed on manage host one machine. And this is my first task. The service will be enabled. So I will show you this will perform or not. So I will check first here. So at this time, this is available, not installed, and I will show you status also. There is no service available, and this is my second machine, manage host 2 machine. and in this I will show you at this time status. The status is enabled, and I will disable this. Disabled. So this service will be disabled. Then check this. So this is disabled. So I will show you when we perform this particular playbook. So what is the impact here? So first of all, we should check the syntax error. So what is the command? Ansible -playbook syntax syntax We can write this particular option on the starting. We can write this on the end of the playbook also. So there is no error, and we want to perform the dry run also. So we can use -check and this one. So it will show me the task will be performed or not. So the task will be performed. This task will be performed on this particular machine, but at this time there is no impact, just only checking. The task will be performed on the managed host machine or not. And we can also check by the capital C. Both are the same. This is just for the dry run. -check or C, both are the same. Both are dry run, used for this one and these, both the same. Okay, then we want to run this particular playbook. So how I will run this? So I will show you. So just enter without using this one. So this is my first task. First task is performed on which machine? This one machine. This is my second task. There are two tasks that are assigned on managed host machine. And this is my second play. This is gathering the fact. In this, we are this also gathering the fact. And this is my first task. This is performed two tasks on this particular machine and one task on this particular machine. So I will check this. So now check here. So the task, it means this is installed. Earlier I have shown you this is available. Now at this time this is installed, and I want to check the status also. The status will be enabled, but at this time this is not started, but just only enabled at the boot time. Then we restart this machine, the status will be started. And at the runtime we want to start this, we can also start this. I will show you. And in this particular machine, the status is that is enabled. At the earlier time, the status is disabled. So how I can perform a multiplay? So this is the example of multiplay. So like this particular method, we can run 1, 2, 3 and more tasks on a single machine, and the other task on the another machine. So like this particular concept, so we can perform this a multiplay. So this is called a multiplay. So what is multiplay? Multiplay means multiple tasks on multiple hosts. So it's called multiplay. So thank you so much in this session. In the next session, we will discuss about the variables. So what are the variables and how to use that variables and how many types of variables. So we will discuss all of these things in the next session. So this is my chapter 3. I have completed chapter 3. In chapter 3, we discuss about the single play, we discuss about the multiplay. So this multiplay will be completed. Okay, thank you so much.